everyone, I'm Ross Hyman. This is North Jersey Living. Thanks for joining us. Today we are in the heart of Maplewood, New Jersey. As you can see behind me, this is a really charming town. We're going to tell you all about it, everything you need to know about Maplewood, New Jersey, including a little bit of history. We're going to show you around the town, and we're going to feature 3 different houses, one at the medium price point, one below, and one above. Like videos like this and want to see more, please like and subscribe. Or if you're buying or selling a home in northern New Jersey, Greg and I would be happy to help. Our contact information is below. And that's it, let's get to it. Okay, here we are at the train station in Maplewood, and the reason that we're here is because this is an important part of this community. If you go back to the beginning, it was founded in the 1600s as part of a larger area that was considered to be Newark, which was purchased from the Lenni Lenape Native Americans, and ultimately ended up getting split up into a bunch of towns that we've been talking about in this area. In the 1800s, this was part of South Orange Township, and then ultimately it split off and became the borough of Maplewood. Now, this area was largely agricultural. There was there was apple orchards, and there was honey production here, so they made cider, they made honey. There was a bunch of other light industries, and this became a stagecoach stop along the way between Newark and Jersey City, and also to Morristown. So this was a hub of commerce, and it was a place that there was some agricultural development and light industry. Ultimately, what happened was the trains came in here, as they did all around the country in the late 1800s. This town, like other towns, instead of having a stagecoach stop, it created a train stop, and that's where we're standing. Now, the community itself hasn't changed largely in probably the past 100 years. As we show you around town, you'll see a lot of the shops. They're older buildings. It's very charming. There are galleries, boutiques, coffee shops. It's a very cool, artsy, village-like town. In fact, it is a village. And just by the way, it's a small village. This whole area, all of Maplewood, is about 3.8 square miles. It's a small town. About 25,600 residents in this town. Most of them are people who own their homes, about 5% rent. And it's not an inexpensive town to live either. So there are a lot of, there's high taxes. The prices of the homes are pretty high. The median price for a home in this town is in the mid 900s. That's for single family homes. If we include condominiums and townhomes, it's lower, because those average around $370,000. So there are opportunities to buy lower priced real estate. However, taxes are high because it's New Jersey, North Jersey specifically. And what those taxes get you, however, is there's a great school system. The school system has about 11 schools, not about 11, it has 11 schools. There's a high school that is shared between Maplewood and South Orange, and there's a dedicated preschool, and then there's I believe 2 middle schools and a number of elementary schools in there, and all of that is shared with South Orange. So ultimately, when Maplewood split off from South Orange, they decided to still share some of their resources, such as the educational facilities that they had here. Now, we're going to take you around the town. We're going to show you around. We're also going to show you the 3 properties I mentioned. We're going to start with the lowest price point, and ultimately you'll get a picture of what it looks like to live here, to buy here, to move to Maplewood, New Jersey, and we hope you like it. Stick with us. Okay, we're here at the first home, and this is listed for $549,000. This house is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath colonial built in 1926. It's about 1,470 square feet, and it's selling for about $372 a foot. This is completely renovated, and this is a great starter home for a town like Maplewood. The taxes are not terrible. They're about $10,000. And the downside, there's a couple little things. It's a small lot. It's only 25 feet wide. There's also no driveway, or there's no garage. But if you're looking to get into your first home, this is completely renovated. It's got HVAC, so it's got central air conditioning. The attic and the basement are renovated, and it's like a brand new house inside. So this is a good example of what you can get at a lower price point in Maplewood for a single family home in the 500s, which is pretty reasonable for northern New Jersey for a single family home. So there's not much more I can say about this. Let's take a look at the next one. Okay, here we are at the next home, and this is a beautiful colonial 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath in the heart of Maplewood. This is close to the downtown Village area. This house is listed for $995,000, which is just a little bit above what the median price point is in Maplewood. Taxes are $24,000. Think about the contrast of what we just looked at, the other property that we were at, and that's probably average for what you'd expect in Maplewood as well, obviously at the average price point. This house is not completely renovated. It's got new appliances, it's got an updated kitchen, but a lot of the character and old world charm of this house, which was built in 1913, remains. So the woodwork and the old wood floors, and it's got beautiful details, but it's not a completely modernized home. In fact, it has hot water heat and it's got window air conditioners. So it's one of those places that you still have opportunity to make updates, but ultimately it is a nice home with everything you need. It is similar to the other houses on the block, which we'll show you a little bit of the neighborhood as well in our B-roll. And it has a much bigger lot. This is 300 square foot, 50 by 300, I believe, is the size of the lot, which is significantly larger than the last place we looked at. So this is what you'd expect if you're looking for a home in Maplewood. This is about what you'd expect for the average or median price point, and I'm thinking this probably will sell for maybe a little over $1 million. Maybe they'll just be, it's not going to go dramatically over it because it's not fully renovated. There's still things that need to be done to the attic, to the basement, and so forth. But this is what you get. And we hope you like this place. If you like this video as well and you'd like to see more like it, please like and subscribe to be the first to receive them. And if you're moving to the area or are looking to sell a property in northern New Jersey, Greg and I help people like you every day. We're moving in 6 weeks or 6 months. So please take a look at our contact information below. Give us a call, text, or email. See you then. Okay, here we are at the third house. Now this is the most expensive home in Maplewood at this moment. It's priced at $1.9 million. Now this house is an amazing, a beautiful estate home. It's on a half-acre lot. I mentioned it's $1.9 million. It has 9 bedrooms and 8 baths, 5 of which are full baths and 3 are half baths. Now, this house was built in 1921 as a single-family home. It's currently being used as a 2-family home. So the person who buys it has the option to maintain it as a 2-family home or to rent or to renovate it and make it back into a single-family home. Now, a couple other details. One is the taxes are about $34,000 a year. I mentioned the dollars per foot. This is 6,000 square feet, and it's about 300, did I say this? $315 a square foot. If I didn't, I'm saying it now. If I did, I said it twice. So, needless to say, beautiful house, unbelievable property. It's about a half acre. It's got a detached garage, a 2-car detached garage. It's got a deck out back. It's got 2 kitchens, 2 everything because of the fact that it's a 2-family home now. And ultimately, it's a beautiful place, but it's on a busy road, so you might see the cars going by behind us. That's one of the challenges to selling. It's going to be a challenge to selling this home because of where it's located. However, it is near the village. It is an unusual property in that it's so large and probably one of the nicest estates in this entire town. So there'll be someone who has an affinity for this sort of thing who eventually, I'm sure, will eventually buy it. And ultimately, I don't expect that it's going to last too long. Nonetheless, that's the third home. We hope you've enjoyed everything that we've shown you in Maplewood. If you have any questions, feel free to give Greg and myself a call. Also, we could set up a Zoom call with you if you'd like that. The link is below. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you next time.